Welcome guys back to another episode. So we can finish this off hopefully, and what we're doing is we got changed. No, we will keep this. So we're going through every one of our items, and for each one of our items we're selecting a item effect, and for each one of our item effects we're gonna, so what we'll do is we're going to go our inventory of I dot dot item effects of I or J dot add dot add. Yeah, we don't need to do the second loop. Or maybe we do, but we just don't need to count what J is. That's this thing. So we go for each one of our items, and then we want to go for each one of our item effects. Yes, we do actually. We do need to do this. And so we need to go our inventory of I dot all item effects of J. So this is going to be the code, and then our inventory. So we're going for each item tree, and if item tree I dot item texture does not equal null, then we go okay. Well, we go number of items plus. So now what should happen is that we should find. This should work. Yes, it does. One big thing is all your item effects have to start at 0. And then this is what you change. So if we have 0 here, we'll find that nothing changes. Right, but if we go 1 here, we go, okay, well, we want to have an item effect on it. We want to give it the item effect of 0, which is Mighty Hand. Which is obviously, you can realize is here, under here, this is the 0 one. Also the index 0 is just the first one on the list, and then what we can do is as soon as you start, it will create one called Mighty Hand. So thus now it has a Mighty Hand script, and it contains everything that Mighty Hand did. So that was a little bit more tiresome than it should have been. And I believe there is actually a save option if I do it this way. At one point there was a save option. Don't know if there still is. Oh, I know there is still a save option, but no it is where it was like we could actually save the script, which was quite nice. Sometimes you make changes and you go, oh, actually I want to change that. I don't know if it actually exists still, or if I don't know what it is actually more like. But yeah, we're basically done. Now we actually need to apply these effects, and the reason that we can't apply them yet is because we don't have a character script. Beautiful too. Let's build a character stat screen. So we're just going to build a small little thing just to display the stats, and then we can just, yeah. Do we? We won't. We'll just call this our character. And then what we can do is now we can have a bunch of scripts added to them. We're just going to create them under. We're going to create a new folder called character. And then we're going to create a C# script called stats. And we just call it, yeah, the stats. Me for names. Oh, good. Actually, drag these onto you. Open up. And we can actually delete these now, since we don't need them. So we will need them a bit later, but not right now. So what we want to do is on our start screen, we want to have a bunch of data. We want to have like all the health, all the stuff, and these are actually going to be floats displayed because we actually want to have them. We could do what we were doing before, which is a dictionary of them, which we may want to do. But then we would have to do what we were doing before, which is tiresome in a way. No, we wouldn't. Because it'd be reading one. And it's more behavior. You may want to. Why not? What does it hurt? It changes slightly, so we are going to open up our inspector script since I don't really know fully how we did things. I know we did this here, which is really the big stuff. So what you want to do is we also want to make advanced inspector. A few things. We're going to use advanced inspector. We just want to have a bunch of enums, so we want a public enum called public enum. Why can't I have an enum? Or is that it? Yeah, this is it. So I was like, why can't I have a main enum? And we call this stats. And then we're gonna have stats in it. So we actually do want to open up. Okay, so type. We do want to actually have a. Where have we had it? What was this, like this one here? Where do we have our list of stats? It's like here. Yeah. I know we can just have this many, but obviously we will add more later if we ever want more. Let's get this V up. I don't know why. It's not even like I don't even use TeamSpeak or whatever applications that use V for like talking and stuff. Just do it by accident sometimes. Freak. A public enum, public stat type. Actually, we don't need to do that even. Wow. Okay. So let's just build this. So we want this. And then we should be able to do this. Serializable. Maybe you need to use system. Oh, you do. Okay. Oh, because the system does serializable. That's why it's confused. So now these are effects, but we're just gonna call these our character stats. And we're gonna have a stat type, and we're just gonna have a float to each one. The next thing we actually want to do is now we want to tell our inspector that you can inspect this, and then we also want to have this little bit of code. It's just basically going to be saying, "Hey, inspector." Wait, what? We should be equaling it, but we don't for some reason. And it's weird, okay. But still, we're saying character stats. We're giving a name. We're going to say character stat sheet. And since we give a name, we might as well do lowercase. And then we're going to say this is equal to character stats. And we gotta make sure we have new. I believe that's what we do. Yes, it is. Okay, good. And then what we want to do is now we should, if we apply this, obviously, we should be saying, we were, but I just had to do this. We should be saying a character stat sheet of keys and values. But you go, well, we're not seeing this nice little thing that we had done here. I have no. Oh, because we haven't gone advanced inspector. That's probably why. You see that we're actually doing something. Yep, there we go. See, it's deleted it, and we can do what we want. Now we can go. Okay, now we can have health. You got mana. You got mana regen, and you got attack power, ability power, attack speed, and you got movement speed. So they're all the stats, and we can do whatever we want to them and stuff like that. So well, we just do some basic stat changing. So like, how we make it like 100, like 200 speed, like I don't know, attack speed. Oh, sorry, like 0.9 maybe like movement speed being like 150. This is like all normal stats. I haven't added any of my own or anything like that, just because right now I decided to just do basic, and then we could do like 60, like I don't know, 73 or 72. Health can maybe start off like a 1000. Mana can be maybe like 250 or something, and health regen could be like 1.4. Or mana regen. I don't know if you even have mana regen. Oh, you can drag them, so mana can be like 250. Then mana regen, which is here, can be like 2.5. So there are stats, and now we actually want to maybe. Oh, I just don't want this to go over. So I think now we can edit stats. There you go. How do we edit the stats? So what we want to do is we actually want to have a special script that will edit the stats. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a. Even though we have a dictionary for our stats, we don't want to actually edit these ones. We want to say these ones are equal to the base plus something else. So what we're actually doing is this is actually going to be called the base. So these are all the bases, and these stats should not change everything. They did, didn't they? Yeah. And finally, so its power would say like 15, 67, 450, 0.9, 250, 1000, 1.1, and 2.4. Let's do that, and then so that's called our base. And now the big thing about base is that's where we change flats. So if you have a permanent upgrade, that's where it goes. Else, what happens is then you have something called your final output, and our dictionary. We're not going to actually store dictionary as a final output, or do we? Yeah, we do. Yeah, okay, we do. So we're gonna have the same one, but we're gonna have the same one, and we're gonna call this final. Now we also want to have a but how do we add extras? Because we want to be able to add and remove extras. So while this is happening, we plus 10 to it, but we want to say this is equal to all the extras that are coming in. So what we want to do is that's going to be on an inspector, but what we're going to do is we're also going to have something called extras. And it's called extras. Oh, that's it. You've basically seen all there is to a character stat sheet. So we can just kind of push this back quite a bit, since this doesn't. Holy cow, that's not what I want. I want like this to be forward, but I don't want. That should be fine. So what we have is we have our base, and then we have our final, and then we have our extras. So our final is equal under our inspector, or we could just join here. So we're going to say, okay, a public void update. We're saying, okay, our final is equal. Oh, sorry, our character stats final is equal to the character base plus the character extras. Now, oh yeah, we can't do this, so we have to do it differently. So for each stat type in stats in character, actually no, we know how many stat types. So we're gonna say, oh, there's 3, 6, 8. So we're going to have another function called a. How about we just call it like a public integer, and we can call this like static. Maybe we can call this number of stats, which will actually give a value 0. And we're going to say for each Oh wait, no, it's not of 8 because it's 8 of them. For E, I'm just gonna count through it. So we're gonna go, and we're gonna, okay, well, oh damn, no, we can't do this. So we're just gonna do it this way. We're just gonna say, okay, character sheet final dot is equal to. You can do that and that works. But now we actually have to add them together. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than character sheet final dot keys I plus. And then, so we're going to say, okay, we just go 8 right now. We can translate. I'm going to go, okay, well, character. I'm seeing how this works, but it doesn't work how I want it to because I can't do a stupid adding two dictionaries phase together. Or if we say it's equal to the base, and then we go the base is equal to the extras plus as long as it doesn't involve itself, which you can't do a plus or equal. You can't do equal signs. For each key, we just want like an actual key. So for each dictionary key, let's see we can do this. For each dictionary key, C# Unity. Yeah, using var, and we have to give this a value, which is keys in character sheet final keys. I see. Keys dot value is equal to character sheet base dot keys dot value plus sheet extras of keys. String of key string is equal to key dot to is equal to keys dot get type dot to string. Oh, we don't want that. We want key string. Dot value. I know. Ah, damn. I'm trying to see if this works. Greet inventory. Do stat type. Dot get type. Dot key. Damn. Can it be assigned to? Key value pair read only C#. Yeah, I did that. Oh, maybe a new Listen to what I need to do. Damn, it's read only. So what do we want to do with this? We could, because the thing is that we're gonna set these values, and with how we're doing dictionaries, it's not gonna work. So we're gonna have to do what we had to do before, which is sad-ish. It's just not gonna work the way that we want to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start types, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this public void float. Don't know why I was doing that. And we call this base health, base mana. Yes, I have to go through every single one. I'm sure I put it somewhere where all the iron effects are. Where did I put it? Up like under iron effects. Then I can push this over here. So we got base mana, base health, regen, and then we got base mana, regen. We got base attack power or damage. And this is boring. Let's see. Oh wait, we're up to 25 minutes already. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm just going to go through on all these things and come back next time to see if it works. I'm sad that the dictionary is read only, so that would have worked pretty nicely. Thanks guys for watching.